Okay, wow. Sistas fans. TV Line article here, coming from yesterday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So I believe maybe around 5 o'clock my time on the East Coast. First and foremost, as always, I have to reiterate everybody is entitled to their opinion, especially those who portray the characters on screen. Just putting that out there as a disclaimer, because the title for this article has me going, I don't think this is going to set too well. Devale Ellis defends Karen over pregnancy drama. As much as Twitter wants Zach to hate her, he doesn't. I want to read from the article. As always, there will be a link to the article in the comment section below for you to check out for yourself, but let's get into it. Zach may find himself at odds with his pregnant ex, but the sister star Devale Ellis will always be on Team Karen. In fact, the actor went into full-on defense mode over Karen during a recent chat with TV Line, insisting that fans need to lighten up on the character and her situation. Okay. Because while it may feel like Karen has been pregnant for more than a year, it's important to remember that time moves a little differently in the Tyler Perry universe. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. All right, now this is a full-on quote from Devale. This is what people need to realize. We are existing in a primetime soap opera that has some comedy, and soap operas are pretty much real time. When you watch that hour, 42 minutes, you're only watching an hour's time. So a season, which is 22 episodes, may only be 5 or 7 days. People are like, she's been pregnant for 3 months, but it's only been 5 days. She hasn't really been pregnant for that long. Now, that paragraph alone, fully agree in terms of, yes, people need to back off with the baby bump thing. I see at least 20 to 30 plus comments or messages a day on my various YouTube videos or in the Sistas Facebook group. Where the baby bump? Where the baby bump? Or on Twitter. You know, she talking about a baby she ain't showing. Folks, the doctor said, you've been pregnant for almost a month. And we can kind of theorize between where the show is now in the back half of season 5 compared to when she found out about almost being a month pregnant in the early parts of season 4B. I think it's safe to assume that at this point, Karen is at least a month pregnant. No baby bump. Let it go. And yet another cast member has said that, yeah, each season of the show is about a week. But like I've always said, the actors, it's not their fault that the timelines make no sense. Because they can all agree, oh yeah, each season is about a week. But then Tyler will have a character drop a line or something which completely contradicts that. Okay, next up. On the subject of Karen's unborn child, which she claims belongs to Zach, Ellis is actually in favor of his character being the father, and not just because the drama makes for good TV. Look, again, hey, he's the actor. I mean, if nobody else should have an opinion on this, it should be him. But in what world would you want to be the baby's father? Okay, this is a full quote from Ellis. As Zach, I do want it to be my baby. As much as Twitter wants Zach to hate her, he doesn't. He wants nothing more than to love Karen, but Karen didn't want to receive his love in that moment. Is he referring to stock exchange win Zach or what? And then when he found love somewhere else, that's when she wanted him. It was heartbreaking for Zach. He still loves Karen to death, so to watch her have a baby with someone else would kill. I'm sorry, Devale, but I wholeheartedly disagree with that. Let me read that again. As Zach, I do want it to be my baby. As much as Twitter wants Zach to hate her, he doesn't. Zach wanted nothing more than to love Karen, but Karen didn't want to receive his love in that moment. And then when he found love somewhere else, that's when she wanted him. Again, when he moved on, found love with Fatima, that's when Karen decided, oh, I want him back. it was heartbreaking for Zach. He still loves Karen to death. So to watch her have a baby with someone else would kill him. Why? Okay. Of course, Ellis is quick to acknowledge the other person in this situation. You know Fatima, Zach's fiance, ring a bell? He wants it to be his, but at the same time, he looks at Fatima and is like, this can't be, Ellis says, because if that happens, then what happens to Fatima? And that's the end of the article. I mean, during the 100th episode special, when Devale said that, oh yeah, I think Zach would invite Karen to his and Fatima's wedding. Anything can go. I mean, I'm sorry, but I wholeheartedly disagree with this. But I know, look, again, this is his opinion. But I don't get why Zach would wish this is his baby. With everything that's going... As far as I can tell, from what we've seen in the show, I mean, again, this is Devale talking for Zach, but I don't think I've ever seen any clues, any hints, any signs that Zach himself wants that baby to be his. So I don't know where this is coming from. I mean, unless this is like Devale kind of self-inserting himself into the character where he has 4 sons, 4 children in real life. So maybe he wanted Zach to have, you know, multiple kids himself. But, you know, obviously in real life, he has 1 wife, 1 mother to his children, versus in the show where he could be looking at 2, maybe even 3, if Fatima does wind up pregnant down the road. You know, Heather, Karen, and Fatima. Yeah. Again, hey, he's the actor. Everybody has their opinion. But in terms of my perspective, I don't think there's been anything in the show to indicate that he wants to be the father of this kid. That's all I got. This is very puzzling to me, but let's talk about it more in the comment section below. And yeah, in terms of, you know, Zach hating Karen, yeah, I understand that. Zach doesn't hate her, but he definitely isn't feeling this situation he's in right now. But I'm just very flabbergasted by this revelation from Devale about the character. So yeah, let's talk about it. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.